Hello friends! Here we are in my kids' shared bedroom, and today we are going to be tackling this closet. It's the beauty of a closet. Yes, it has a bunch of junk in it really. And I need to sort through all of their clothing, clean up in here. It's a mess. Yeah. So if you need some good cleaning motivation and some motivation to get rid of those clothes that don't fit your kids anymore, or things that your kids don't play with, stick around because I got you covered. Okay, so what I did first was I pulled everything out of here. It's very hard to see. It's kind of dark. Let's flip it around. So all that's in here is extra hangers. This basket or this bag is full of things that we take camping or to the in-laws for swimming, and then this one has sand toys in it, and then the one behind there is like our camping road trip games, so those will stay in there. And then extra hangers. This I need to see if it fits Preston, and then this is Oakland's little sweater, Oakland's shorts, we have it, and then their backpacks that we take places. Now this up here, I have already organized this. Down here is some old cars of Daniel's that has Mr. Potato Head in it, and this has a few educational things for Oakland, and these are some games, and then these are extra blankets and stuff for the kids. And then on the other side of that, it's hard to see, right there is a memory box. So that's pretty much decluttered. There's not much I can do with that. I probably could get rid of some of that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look, but I got to get the bottom down here is just a hot mess. I've tried to organize it. It gets organized and then it falls apart again. So let's get to it.
I go anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. And the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over. Just come a little closer.
So I'm the one who actually made a big old mess in this closet because I had thrown all their clothes that did not fit them into this closet to the right side. So a lot of what you see me pulling out is that where it's fallen and it's all over everything because Preston likes to play in his closet, but I'm going to be going through that later in this video.
I know you feel the tension. Just let me in your head so I can be there for you, there for you. The night is young. Won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young. Won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young. Won't you sing for me? Won't you sing for me till we fall asleep? The night is young. Won't you sing for me?
Here's what we got. We got this pile of stuff that I'll probably have to have 2 totes to put in. That stuff to sell or put up for Oakland too. And then his big monster truck, shoes, dress up, and wooden blocks. And that is all that's in here. So this is how it will stay for a little while. And I'm not going to hang up any of their clothes because it's all in their dresser, but yeah, not too bad. I just had to get all of this out of here so I could clean it up.
We do it on repeat. I could stay awake till the night is through, with you by my side, with you by my side. Though we've only met, let me dive into your ocean with my heart open.
going to be cleaning up and picking up toys and things and just getting the room back into order, and then I will come back to these clothes later. My kids love blankets, and we don't do a comforter per se because all my kids end up getting hot and things, so but they love their blankets, so you'll see a lot of blankets on their bed, even my littlest.
Nobody else got outside, nobody else that on you got, nobody else got outside, nobody else.
I don't show it in this video, but Hobby Lobby opened recently, and so of course I ran to the store to find them some decor, but that was after this video, so if you're interested in that, you need to hop on over to my Instagram stories where I will share the room makeover with you guys. And then that needs to go out in the hallway, and all of this needs to be gone through. So we'll do that real quick. Like a little chit chat with me. I want to tell you how I go through clothes, what I do, what I get rid of, what I keep. So I love these totes from Walmart. They're the Sterilite 22 by 15, or the 48 quart, and the lids kind of just snap together like this. These are the totes that I like to use for my Raylana. So all my Raylana stuff goes in these totes. I have like 3 or 4 of them. I think I have one per child and then one extra one for whatever else is extra. So this is my Raylana tote. So everything that goes in here I will not touch again until I go to put it in Raylana. So this is everything that I don't want to keep for Oakland that he might be in. At this point, I'm not sure Oakland will be able to wear Preston's clothes because of the seasons and how fast he's growing compared to what Preston is. So this is just going to be my Raylana. So I just go through and look at all the clothes and make sure they're Raylana approved, or you know, any kind of resale shop that you have. I know all of our local resale shops, they have to be pretty much in mint condition. I mean, if you were going to buy something used and you were going to pay for the quality, then you want it to be good too. So I haven't looked at all of this, so I know we don't have a little girl for these to grow into, and sometimes I don't really keep much for keepsake wise. I do keep some because I wish my mom would have kept some things of mine. So I've decided that I'll keep, if something is really special to my children, like a special dress, a special pair of shoes. I have Journey's first high heel shoes. Something that's really sentimental and special to them, and to me, then I keep it. But I'm doing something. You need to go. Go. So I've tried in the past to organize these and match them up, but to be honest, it just doesn't work for me. So I just look at them. I see if they're worth keeping, worth selling. And if not, then I get rid of them. So I don't have a little girl for them to grow into, so I'm just, this has a set of bottoms with it somewhere. I'm going to leave that out. So yeah, so all of Oakland's stuff I'm going to be getting rid of. We don't plan to have any more children, and if God blesses us with that via adoption or biological, whatever God has for us, then it will probably be further down the road. So I'm just going to get rid of everything. So I just look at it, make sure that it's in good condition, and then I pack it up. I don't worry about matching everything right now because sometimes the pants don't, they're not as good as the shirts or whatnot. So that's what you're going to see me doing here. And listen, something else I want to say is that the clothes are just things. They're just items. You can't take this with you to heaven. You can't take this with you anywhere else. So why hang on to it? Okay? Doesn't fit. Don't need it. Done. So Oakland is in 2T right now. I don't think I'm going to keep these 5T clothings. I've had some of these for a really long time. I guess they just don't stay in them long enough for them to really, you know, mess them up. Give stuff away or whether you sell it, that's completely your choice. And listen, if something is purchased for your child and your child no longer needs it, then it's completely up to you. Now, you can have whatever guilt you have, and if that is to give away what was given to you, honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea what was given to me and what what was given to me and what I bought. I don't. Most of these clothes have went through 2, 3, 5 kids, so so I just pick out what is still in good condition and go from there and decide what I want to do. Now, I also have another rule that I do not, typically I have 1 tote per child, but in this, I don't know, I have totes because we didn't do Raylana this time due to coronavirus, so we haven't, I wasn't able to empty them. And what I do, this is also just another personal preference, is when I do this sale, afterwards I donate it. I don't bring any of it back home with me because I don't want it. And also they let the local foster homes come in first in ours. And so if something, stop it, honey. So whatever's left is going to go to good use. They're going to give it away to foster families or donate it. So either way, it's going to go to a good cause in the end for what I don't sell. So I'm completely okay with that. I do get a little sentimental about these things. Could you be done? No, you're not sitting in my lap. Real life. I mean, I don't even know how to do this. So, oh, Glenn, no. Go play. Go play with Cece. She's in her bedroom. So yeah. So I pack it up. Sometimes I don't even want to. Sometimes, let me tell you this. When I was first starting decluttering and getting rid of stuff, Daniel is my seller. He likes to sell stuff. And I like to just get it out of my house. Because once I touch it, I don't want to second guess it. I don't want to wonder if I'll use it 5 years down the road. I just want it gone. And so, otherwise it causes me anxiety. And so, sometimes I just throw it in a bag and take it to Providence, Salvation Army, whatever place is close to me, and dump it. Because sometimes I just need to get it out of my house. Kids' clothes, I try not to do that. And sometimes if I have a whole bucket, I've already went through Journey stuff. This does have some of Journey stuff in it, but most of hers is in another box. And that stuff, I offer it online to my friends for like $30 for the whole box. And if nobody takes it, then I put it in Raylana. Because listen, you have to clothe your kids the next year. So why should you feel guilty about selling their clothes? I mean, that is literally how I pay for their next wardrobe. And I know someone who her kids or her daughter wears like all Matilda Jane. You know who you are if you're watching this. And she, you know, people ask her all the time how she affords it. Well, she sells what they outgrow. And so it just, you know, it just multiplies. You got money? Thank you. Do you have more? Go put it back in the register. Go put it back. So, and she just puts that money toward buying new Matilda Jane. You know, it's the same thing. That's exactly what I'm doing here. I just put that back in the closet. Is I'm just funding my kids' clothing for the next year. So that is my choice. Whether you choose to get rid of it or donate it or sell it, whatever, just get it out of your house. Just do it. I've had a couple messages. The reason why I decided to do this kind of chit chat with you is because I've had a couple of messages where people say, I just can't do the clothes. I can't get rid of stuff that I know I've spent money on, and then I know I've probably spent a little too much money, and my child never wore it, and so I have a hard time parting with it. Well, let me give you an example. Preston never wore this. I bought him and bought him for Christmas. He would not wear it. Why hang on to it? Why if my kid's not going to wear it? So, no. It'll fund another shirt that he will wear. So, also, during the winter time, I tend to hang their clothes, but what I found with Preston especially, it didn't work for Preston. Because Preston, if he gets wet, he's got to change. Preston might be able to wear these next year, so I'm not sure yet. Anyways, if he gets wet, he cannot stand it. He has to change. So I used to, when they were smaller, I used to group their clothing together. In Oakland's I do, and Journey's I do, because she likes for hers to be paired. Preston doesn't. So you know what we do? No fold method. I throw all of his clothes in his drawer, and he picks out what he wants to wear, wrinkled or not. I don't even care, because for him, he has sensory processing issues, and he wears what he likes and what doesn't bother him. Because if my child has to worry about that stain on it, if my child has to worry about their clothes bothering them and it affects the way they learn or the way they play, it's not worth it to me. So I don't fold them, because if I folded them, he would just unfold them as he looked for the shirt, the one shirt he wants to wear. So I throw them in his drawer. He picks what he wants. I don't get mad for him unfolding them. Don't put them in the floor. So what? Pick them up, throw them back in there. No harm, no foul. I think we get so wrapped up in the things that don't even matter. And why? Why do we do that to ourselves? Anyways, this was Oakland's first Halloween costume, was Buzz. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm totally keeping that. But this basket is almost full, and my kids are being crazy. So I'm going to finish this up, and I will catch you guys when I continue cleaning. Friends, this is what I'm working with. I've decided I'm not going to clean it up before I start organizing stuff. I am just going to start chunking stuff. So we had a play date today, so this is not just her. It's also her friend, but this is a hot mess. This is what I'm hoping to fix. All of this. So, yeah. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Nobody else, nobody else, nobody else,
So Journey was having an extremely hard time cleaning her room. She's 4.5, but she just struggles. So in order to combat that, the solution was to get rid of more things. Every time I have gotten rid of more things, they have been much better about cleaning up. So I had a little chit chat with her, and I went through all of the stuff, all the things that I know she doesn't play with, she hasn't touched in a long time, or it just sits out on the floor and she gets frustrated with it. So you'll see me just getting rid of stuff. I had a whole clothes basket when I got done. Also, these organizers, they were not working for her. It was too complicated. I'm not really sure what it is, but she's not necessarily one to care if it's organized, so why should I care? So I got her this little white shelf from Walmart and the little cute baskets to match. And my plan is basically she had 3 categories that could be separated, and then the rest was kind of random. So I did that, and then the bottom is like just a little toy storage, and she plays so much better now. And in the little container up above, it holds some of her little baby stuff. You'll see me share that in just a minute, but I am just organizing away. I'm in my pajamas, and we're gonna finish Journey's room, and let's get started. Like I said before, Journey is not a very organized person, and all of her stuff was organized into these cute little bins and in her kitchen, but it just wasn't working. Once again, she's very lazy when it comes to cleaning. So what I did, you're not going to see me do this in this video, but I put a little bucket beside her kitchen that she can just throw all of her food and all of her cooking stuff into one basket so that it's easy for her to maintain and clean up. She doesn't mind that it's all mixed up like that, and I don't either. So as long as her room stays clean and she can do it on her own, then I'm perfectly fine with that. Reorganization was this closet. She will shove stuff in the closet just so her room will be cleaned up, and it drove me insane. I will say that we have lived with this for about a week since doing this video, and her room stays so much cleaner, and she loves to keep things put up because it's easy for her. And so no more things shoved in the closet. Not to mention there's not much room now because you'll see me use that Trofest container in her closet because we already had it. So I'm going to make use of it for her clothing and things, and eventually we'll get her a dresser, but for right now we have this and it works, so we'll be using it.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
This black storage container with the colorful bins is from IKEA. We absolutely loved it when they shared a bedroom, but it's just not working now. So right now I'm going to use it for clothing until we get her a dresser of some sort. But if this continues to work, then there'll be no point in a dresser. So we'll see. And she actually has 2 bins that are empty, so even better.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try.
All right. So this area is pretty much the same. Her babies, her chair. I need to get her sheets back on her bed. But this is different. So I already had Alexa off. So I already had this thing, and I decided to put her jewelry, hair bows. She has a bunch more. I don't know where they are. Her little doll accessories, her LOL dolls, and baby, surprise baby, and then these little kitties she got for Christmas. She made this with me, and then we got that, a friend of ours made that. So down here in these bins, this is baby accessories. This is just her remote control car that I need to get batteries for. These are her babies. These are her Barbies. And then down here is just random stuff. No, not yet. So this is just random. So she was struggling keeping her room clean because she just has this random stuff, and then she had this cube organizer from IKEA, but she was struggling really bad. So I thought this might be a better option for her, so it wasn't so hard for her to clean up. And then her dress up stuff and purses, and she has this little picture she made. Up here are games, and these are a few of the winter clothes that we're still keeping out.
Tell them this.
No. And a puzzle and her Light Bright. These are some puzzles and things that we get ready for preschool. So in here she has her panties, socks, pajamas. These are matched clothes. She likes her clothes to be matched. And then this is shoes and her skates. This is empty, and that one back there is empty. My light has gone out. And then there's books. So that's it. But it's a huge, huge difference from that big black thing. And I also got rid of a whole basket of stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on some more organizing and decorating. Bye! Dirty face. Somebody's been playing. What the heck is going on with my hair? What the heck? I mean, what is this? What is it? What are you doing? Kid! Can you get out of your bedroom, please? I would greatly appreciate it. I think it goes over your head. There you go. Go in there. Go show Bubba. So, I know all these of Oakland's are in really good condition, and believe it or not, I've had some... Jeez. And believe it or not, crayon, put it back. Believe it or not, did you just eat that crayon? You're disgusting. Can you get those crayons and put them up, please? So, it's day 2, and I am in my pajamas.